Okay, we got some lights, we got camera, we got background, we have a figure in the room, and we have a backdrop. We are getting ready to begin production of the Heroescape show. And I can see myself in the mirror. Anyway, that is what's happening. Let's get started with this right now. So as you guys can see, this week I have started production, doing the stop motion work with my T3i and the camera. And earlier today I already did some shots of one scene that, let's see, has already been broken down, the trees on. And I'm getting ready to do another scene, but let's take a look at what I was doing earlier today. Okay, so what happened was that all the pictures that were like on this angle were good. Everything was still, but I noticed that my bird's eye photos were kind of loose. Like the camera wasn't like solid on the ground, so things were kind of jumping on the screen. So upon review, I'm going to retake that bird's eye view angle, and this time have my tripod weighed down a little bit so it doesn't jump anywhere, and things will hopefully be a lot more smoother when it comes to taking the photos. So we will see how it goes. And what I might actually have to do is bring the tripod up, because I think what's shaking is this top thing. So now that I look at it, so that's what we're going to do, and retake the bird's eye view photos of this scene. Okay, yeah, look all disheveled, don't I? But just finishing up the last little bit of shots for this scene. As you can see here, this angle, there's like a little bit of light glare in this corner, and it was a lot like brighter before, and so I had to like position this light to go up a little bit to make sure there's a little bit less of a glare, so I don't have too much light coming in to where it's like too bright. I think I've made that mistake the last couple of times, although minor mistake, but I just want to get more and more better. The more I do these shots. So I'm gonna do this last little bit to where he's gonna like move across and out. So really quick, just a few seconds worth of scene, but just from another angle. I think it'd be nice coming out from peering from the edge of the cliff here and then walking out of this little scene. So gonna finish this, and then I will look at my dailies and we'll see what we got. Okay, so for the rest of this week, I have a different field to do, and I'm going to actually animate these little Morrow figure guys, as well as this figure as part of that scene, and then the rest of these guys I'm going to actually use for a trailer that I'm just thought up of this week, so I'm going to make that since I have extra time this week. Although those scenes I did yesterday, I will probably redo some of that again, but I'll do it at a later date. I don't want to like rebuild all that all over again, but probably next week or the week after I'll do that and try and get this first episode done. But that So that is what we're doing, and I actually am getting a better lighting rig here. I have my tripod and cardboard box, just if I have any panning to make the panning smoother. I have weights to weigh down the tripod, so there's no like too much camera shake, or the photographs stay in the same place when you're doing the stop motion. I have an additional light on this rig to provide a little bit more of a light effect on the figure, so there isn't a shadow. Okay, just checking in with you all today, and here see the lighting setup. I'm about to get started to do again. I got a 4-point lighting set up to this, and we're going to be doing it at like this type of wide angle, and I already did it like at this angle, and did it at like this angle. Now I'm going to do a wide shot at this angle with Henderson coming in down here, and going to be spying on these guys on the side here. Just get an establishing shot showing both of them together in the scene. And then I'll start doing a wide shot of him coming down, and some close-ups of him coming down, like knocking over this thing and making noise and almost getting caught by these Morrow drones. So here's Henderson's moment. Come on. Okay, so just finished my 3rd day animating some figures, and I got done actually more than what I wanted to get done this week, which is kind of cool. But I have here, this is the last thing I animate. This is actually going to be for a teaser trailer that I was just thinking about doing this week, just popped in my head this week, and so I decided to do it. I just finished shooting it, and hopefully in the next week and a half I'll have it up and online, so there may be people out there that can watch and see what might be happening. But now I'm going to tear this down, and then we're going to take a look at everything that I animated throughout the week, see what is good, what is bad, what works and what doesn't. So, see you in a bit. Hey everybody! I know I said I was going to show you some of the editing part of the stop motion stuff, but I decided to do that for another week just because this vlog's already taken way too long. So you just saw some of the procedure with the stop motion, then I'll show editing some other time. But right here you're seeing I actually also this week got my first VO actor's voice for the character, or for a character in the show, done. So that's one voice actor down, several more to go. But it's good to get this done, and it's good to work with Sean and him be able to use his voice, and I'm sure we'll be using him more in the future and his talent. So a lot of fun, a lot of fun to do with him, and that is basically it for this week. So I'll see all of you next week.